Hello YouTube, my name is Xiao, and today I'm going to show you my radio setup for Milsim games, explain why I do it this way, and also show how you guys can change your Baofeng radios to be something similar to mine. So this is my Baofeng UV-82HP. I've run this radio pretty much exclusively for the last 2 years at a lot of Milsim games. It does everything I needed to do, and yeah, let's take a look. So when I turn it on, there's no voice, there's no backlight LED. It's locked. For the keypads, it's transmitting in high power, and most importantly, it has the radio frequency hidden from the screen. And this is super important because in Milsim games, after you're hit and not medicked in time, the opposing players could search you, which means that they can take a look at your radio frequencies, and once your radio frequency is compromised, all your plans are pretty much compromised at the same time, because they could just be listening in and also buzzing your radios when you don't want them to. Anyhow, this is how I set up my radio, and now I'm gonna take a look at a brand new Baofeng radio, and I'll set it up exactly the way I have for this one. So after you turn on the new one, immediately greeted by super loud voice and a bright LED backlight. So what we're gonna do is that we're just gonna cycle through the menus, see the important settings, and then we're just gonna update this one to match what I already have over here.
Menu.
So we're gonna keep going. Everything looks good so far. Yeah, so for beep, you want to turn it off, and the way you change radio settings on a Baofeng is by first pressing the menu,
Beep on.
and then you change the value, and then you press the menu button again. So now we have that. We can just keep cycling through. Voice, you want to turn it off.
Voice prompt.
Here you go. I think for this one, might as well just turn it to 0, because why not? Yeah, and this MDF-A setting is super important, because the default is frequency, which means that this will show up on your screen, and what you want to do is to change it into CH, which stands for channel. So you just press it once, change the value, and press it again, and here you go. So you're gonna do the same thing to the B channel. Here you go. And then, yeah, so the memory and the delete channel settings are important for something else that we'll come back to in the second half of this video. So for the LED settings, we're gonna turn all of them off. So just press menu, turn it to off, and yeah, you get the idea. Okay. So let's see if there's anything else we need to change. Yes, I guess this we can change to MSG as well. And yeah, that'll be all the changes that you need on the frequency side. So for the second half of the video, I'm going to show you how you can get your custom radio frequency into the channel mode. So the first thing you need to do is to turn this radio off and switch it back on using the frequency mode by pressing the menu button and turning the knobs at the same time. So now you see a screen where you'll be able to type your frequencies, and this is where you will put your let's say squad frequency or platoon frequency, whatever you need. In this case, for demonstration purposes, I'm just going to put in 440000. Okay, so now once I have this frequency here, I'm going to go to menu. I'm going to go all the way to delete channel. So I will delete, let's say if I want to set it to channel 1, then I will go to channel 1 and I'll press delete on that channel. That will clear this channel, and then I'll go down to memory channel option, and then I'll put this in 001. Okay, so now you have that, we can turn off this radio and then switch it back on in channel mode, which is basically by pressing the menu button and then turning the knob at the same time. Here you go. So now what you're going to do is we can do some testing. So I will actually switch this radio off and turn it on in the frequency mode. So now I'm going to start speaking using the radio on the right side, and then you should see the LEDs on this side light up because I've manually put in the frequency to 440000. Okay, so I'm going to press it now. You can see it lights up. When I press it, it lights up. So here you go. Yeah, that means you've successfully set your radio frequency to 440000 on channel 1. Yeah, you can change this channel by pressing up and down, by the way. And if you need to set up a secondary channel, you just have to repeat the last steps of this process and put it into a different channel. And then on the channel mode, you just gotta select, go to A or B to select the right channel. The other thing to note about this Baofeng radio is that if you have a push to talk, that's going to link to your channel B button. So if you are, let's say, a squad lead and you have your squad frequency where you will mostly be talking on, and then you have platoon frequency where you mostly be listening, you want to put the platoon frequency in channel A so that you're mostly listening, and you have to intentionally press either here or on your whatever setup you have for channel A to talk, versus the PTT is going to be directly wired to channel B, which will be your squad frequency. So that's just some pro tip for the people who are running more than one channels out there. So yeah, that's all the tips I have for Baofeng radio setup.